What's up, everybody? It's Bear with BearIndependent.com, and I thought it would be fun, perhaps, to take a little look at this morning. Perhaps some of the ways my philosophy on line gear has changed over the years. I have a chest rig here behind me that I'm going to show you shortly that I haven't run in over a year, and I don't remember what's in it. And I thought, completely unscripted, it would be fun to go through it, see what's in there, and give you my honest opinion about what I did versus what I would do now. And maybe there'll be some takeaways in here for y'all. Let me spin this thing around and show you what we're working with. Okie dokie. So first and foremost, this chest rig here, this is the Condor Modular chest set, I believe is the name of it. And it's currently set up to hold AK pattern magazines. It'll hold AR or AK pattern magazines. It goes with that rifle right there, that carbine right there, which is a Palmetto running an EO Tech with, you know, it does the things. It's a great little rifle. I have a little pouch here that was sent to me by a viewer that also has several AK mags in it, which is cool. So that kind of, this and this tend to go together. One of those expedient things, if you had to hand somebody an AK and say, hey man, here's some ammo, that way they have some ammo. But other than, I don't know, a year ago, putting some AK mags in this chest rig, I have no recollection at all what is in here. So I guess we'll start with the outside. I've got a cat tourniquet here, a Gen 7 and a small roll of duct tape. I approve all of that. Still run these tourniquets. They're the best, like legitimately the best. This is a flashbang pouch with a cat tourniquet inside of it. And duct tape sticks to everything, blood, sweat, tears. So it's good stuff. This is an IFAK pouch. As you all know, I make my own IFAKs now. So this gives you an idea of how long ago this was put together. So let's just see what's in it. I have Combat Med Pack, 1,000 milligrams of Keflex, 110 milligrams of Cyclo, and 1,000 milligrams of Advil. That's cool. Got a bandana right here, OD green. What else is in here? Got some tape, some more duct tape, some nitrile gloves, pressure bandage, and a nasal airway. All that's good to go. I've got shears right here. They're not North American Rescue like the ones we use. Shears, got emergency blanket, decompression needles, combat gauze, high fins, and a couple of 5x9s. So all that'll work. All that's good stuff, actually. Considering that it's not a kit that has my logo on it, that's good stuff. Although I did put it together. So we've got tourniquets, we've got pressure bandages, we've got airway management, we've got wound packing, we've got all those things, and our little combat med pack as well. So that's good to go. Let's see, what else do we have? This is a little utility pouch over here. What are you doing, kids? Throw that in there. Get busy. OD green triangle bandage right here from North American Rescue. This can be used for lots of things. Improvised tourniquet, yes, but if you're going to improvise a tourniquet, you're probably going to fail, because if you need a tourniquet, that means there's an obscene amount of bleeding, which means that improvisation is probably not going to be your friend. But you can use this as a do-rag. You can use this as a IFF device. You can use this for a lot of things. This right here is my jam. This is the Ontario Knife Company Rat 3. As you can see, very well used. I love this knife. I would definitely approve of this knife. I approve of this as well. These are maps, printed out maps in a Ziploc with a Sharpie and 2 different types of pens as well. This is a Sojourn Gear pouch, by the way, which is awesome. Let's see, I've got some Advil right here, highly approved. And I've got a couple of monkey fists of cordage as well, highly approved. And then I've got a headlamp. I wonder if the battery's still working. That looks pretty beat up. Yeah, hey, it still works. That's cool. So yeah, all that's good to go. I'm down with that. Put my maps back here in the back. Get my little knife in there as well. We've got another utility pouch, just like a saw gunner pouch right here. Old peanuts. Nice. Civilian Chemlite peanuts for the win. Y'all know I'm the peanut butter bear. Another little Chemlite there. Couple of protein bars. These are freaking candy bars. I don't know if you tried these. They might say protein bar on them, but they're candy bars. Let's see what else we got. Water tabs. Yeah, I would agree with that. Dig it. Some duct tape folded over and a little bit of wire. Yeah, for repairs. That's good stuff. What else we got in here? Ferro rod, a big one. That's cool. Some more granola bars. These are my snackies. If you got a snack on the move or kind of make a meal out of this stuff, this is cohesive bandage. That could work. It's seen better days. And then a little tiny sharpening stone for keeping an edge on that Ontario Knife Company Rat 3. Yeah, I approve with all of that. I think that this food here could probably stand to be swapped out. But, you know, these are not necessarily for light. They're more for signaling if you had to use them for that. But if we go down our seas of survival here, combat, check. Cutting tool, combustion, yup. Cordage, yup. Container, I think we got to look at the backpack for that. Cover, I think we got to look at the backpack for that as well. Combat, yeah, we talked about that. Compass, which is our maps. That brings me to this. There is a compass right here, and there's another OD green. That's part of our cover as well. Right there. So we got that going. We got casualty care. That's good to go. And then let's see what's in this pouch on the back. I get this question all the time. What is this? This is the Condor HCB2, Hotel Charlie Bravo 2. And it mollies onto your stuff back here. I would recommend, if you get this, and I need to do this with this, is put a strap from this around to this so that it doesn't flop like that. Because if you're running, which you might be, that thing flopping isn't cool. And I literally have I do not remember what's in here. So this should be fun for all of us. So let's see. Oh, these are the straps that it comes with. So you can run that as a day pack if you want, or molly it on the back. We have Cliff Bars. White chocolate macadamia, more calories. That's one of our C's. We got a pen, which is part of our commo. I've been looking for this knife. Man, I don't even know why it's in here if I got a Rat 3 in here, but that's good to know. Boom. Mora. I've been looking for this knife. I'm so happy now. That's awesome. What else we got? We got some more Cliff Bars and a pencil, some more writing utensils, like 6 Cliff Bars in there for our calories. And we've got some unopened lip balm, which you guys know, soft, luscious lips are how we ensure that we're winning the hearts and minds of the people. That is correct. Man, I'm happy to know about that Mora. That's awesome. Okay, put all of our Cliff Bars back in there, as well as our straps. Boom. Now this does have a bladder carrier back here, and there is a bladder in it. So I've got, is there anything else in there? Yes, a fork and knife set. Anything else in there? Nope. So I've got water in one bladder here that's running out of here, and then I've got water in another bladder here. These should probably go over here because I always like to eat my Cliff Bars with a fork and a knife. Let's see what we got down below. We have, oh, we got a lot of ammo on this rig. Okay, so we got a Poncho here. This is the Frog Togs. I reviewed this, and it's cheap, but it's good. It really is good. Like, it packs up, it folds up well. I'm not gonna unpack it, but it's kind of made of this material right here, and it does a good job. So that's good. That's part of our cover as well, right there. So that's good stuff. What else do we have in here? We have 1, 2, 3 more AK mags, and so we got 6 in the front, 3 in the back is 9, plus 1 in the gun is 10, plus our little bandolier, which brings us to a whopping 16 magazines. So that's a good amount of firepower right there. It's definitely more than most insurgents are running around with on their kit. And then let's see what's in the back here. Got a toboggan cap. Did not know that was in there. I have multiple of these. It's another little Condor brand. I think I have like 4 or 5 of these, but I'm a fan. Got a pair of mechanics gloves and ever fashionable multicam. These have never been worn, but I like these too. It's important you keep your hands relatively protected. They're the #1 way we interface with our environment, so that's a good move. What else we got in here? I got a full water bladder, and that's it. So yeah, I mean, that's not a bad little setup right there for running around. I'd say 20 pounds. We got 2 water bladders, 9 mags, our blowout kit, 2 knives. Don't need 2 knives, but I got 2 knives. I've got lots of calories. Got our cover. I've got both, the toboggan. I've got the triangle bandage. I've got the bandanas. I've got the gloves. I've got the ponchos. We got cover covered. We got combat covered. We got 9 mags on this right here. We've got casualty care. We've got cutting tool. We've got combustion. There should be a Bic lighter in here. Like, straight up, there should be a Bic lighter in here. So I have to add that because that's just, rather than messing with a ferro rod, that's way easier. There should be at least 1 more tourniquet on here because I do have one that's readily available here on the front, but I should have at least 1 more tourniquet on here. Typically, I like to have 1 in the kit and then 1 outside of the kit that's my quick draw tourniquet. So I would add another cat tourniquet to that for sure for casualty care. Compass, I've got a compass. I've got maps. I don't have commo on here, so it would be good to add a radio to this setup, which maybe I'll do at some point when it, if this becomes a bit of handout gear if I have to run it myself. So cutting tool, check. Combustion, check. Cordage, check. Container. We have those 2 bladders, but it would probably be good to add a small metal container to it as well. Cover, we got all of that. And then we talked about combat. We've got all these magazines. We've got casualty care. We've got calories. We've got compass. We've got candle. We got a headlamp in there. So the 10 C's are covered. What I would do with this is I'd add another tourniquet as part of my casualty care. I'd probably lose 1 of the knives. Probably leave the Ontario Knife Company Rat 3 in here because this thing is just tremendous. This is one of my favorite knives. I mean, look at it. Look how well used it is. Absolutely one of my favorite knives of all time. It's a very svelte little thing in the hand. And it's got this awesome choil right here for choking up. Excellent jimping on the back for choking up. It's a great knife. So I'd probably ditch 1 of the knives, add a tourniquet, add a radio, and add some type of metal container and a Bic lighter. And then I would be really comfortable with that, given what I'm running these days as far as bringing it up to snuff. Also, I would add, this buckle did break. Condor is not airsoft gear, but where I have seen failures with them is with their buckles. I've had 2 buckles break, and this is one of them. And so what I did was I took a piece of paracord here. This is a year or so ago, and I tied this paracord up through here so that this can't come apart, that broken buckle, you can see it's broken right there. Can you all see that? See that right there? That's where it's broken, right there. So I tied a piece of paracord through that. In fact, I talked to Cody at Sojourn Gear and I said, hey bro, can you fix this? And he said, bro, probably the best way to fix that is just to tie it together. And I said, you know what? I think I agree with that. So need to burn those ends. You know, such a slacker. What do you know about preparedness, Bear? Nothing. Nothing at all. So there you go. There's a little look at a critique of one of my own systems. What would I do differently? So I hope you guys learned something from that. I appreciate y'all. As always, shout out to our patrons. We couldn't do this without y'all. We love you guys. You're the best. You're the best. Believe it. Believe it. If you don't have $1 or more a month for Patreon, I understand. Maybe click the thumbs up button. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Maybe share this out to somebody you think would find some value in it. Stay frosty out there, people. It's a little weird. Shalom.